My name is Daniel. I was 21 years old when this happened. At the time, I was living alone in a small apartment just outside the city and working nights at a florist downtown. Valentine's Day was the busiest time of year, so the shop stayed open late for last-minute orders. I volunteered for the night shift because I lived close and needed the extra money. After about 9 o'clock, the store emptied out. It was just me behind the counter, the radio playing quietly and rows of flowers waiting to be picked up or delivered. The air smelled sweet in a way that was almost uncomfortable after a while. Around 10:30, an online order came through. That wasn't unusual. People forget Valentine's Day every year. What made me stop was the delivery address. It was my apartment. Same street, same unit number. I assumed it was a mistake. Autofill, maybe. Someone rushing through an order without paying attention. The note attached to the flowers read, "Sorry I've been distant lately." I didn't recognize the sender's name. I canceled the order and went back to work. 20 minutes later, another order came through. Same address. My address again. This time the note said, "I know things have been hard. I just want to make it right." Different sender name. That's when I started to feel uneasy. Not scared yet, just uncomfortable, like something didn't quite line up. I told myself it had to be a prank, someone messing with the system. I canceled that one too. Just before midnight, the bell above the shop door rang. A man stepped inside. He looked normal. Clean jacket, phone in his hand, scrolling like he was checking something. He asked if we were still taking Valentine's orders. I told him we were closing soon. But yes, he smiled and said he wanted something simple, roses, a card. While I wrapped the bouquet, I asked for the delivery address. He hesitated, then asked me, "Do you live close to here?" I answered without thinking. I said yes. He nodded and read the address off his phone. It was mine. I told him there must be some mistake. He looked genuinely confused, apologized, and said he'd typed the wrong address earlier too. He paid in cash and left without taking the flowers. I locked the door behind him. At 12:30, another online order came through. I didn't cancel it right away. The note read, "I see how tired you are when you get home." That line stuck with me. I finished my shift early and walked back to my apartment. The streets were quiet, the kind of quiet that makes your footsteps feel louder than they should. When I unlocked my door, I noticed something on the floor just inside. A single rose, wrapped the exact same way we wrapped them at the shop. On my kitchen table was a card. No envelope, just the card, placed neatly in the center of the table. Inside it said, "You don't have to pretend you didn't want this." I stood there for a long time, not moving. I moved out 2 days later. The florist stopped taking late-night orders the following Valentine's Day. The owner told me someone had been placing dozens of fake orders under different names, all to the same address, mine.